Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. Bullet! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bullet is offering a right smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Maldini pings it across, climbs up big! That's another chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Seedorf. He's on it. Can he get away? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi. Paris Saint-Germain do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And he thumps it clear.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
No, that's been intercepted. Neymar. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, well played, well played. Pelé can see things others simply cannot. Can he finish? Another special Neymar moment! A finish right from the top drawer. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Number 11.
And that really is so impressive. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Forlan. Nice control. Shoots! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Maldini.
2 added minutes
Conte.
has been indicated.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's a throw-in. Seedorf. And there's the end of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
And we'd
So
like to
there was the
inform you
first
now that
half.
the latest
Well,
travel
what a half.
information
It's
is
been
currently being
pulsating
displayed
and
on the
totally
screen.
absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the second half gets underway.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Pete.
Shot a goal! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Forlan. Bullet.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Chef, and the shot! It's there!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's picked it up out wide. It's a mighty effort off the post. And that has been clubbed away. Cannavaro. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gattuso. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Messi. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Goal!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Well, now here's a good battle by Tele! And that would have won it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Seedorf. And it's Neymar. Pirlo. And reclaimed it in a trice. Busquets. Now he's got space here. That's an excellent interception. Time added on 4 minutes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number.
And Cruyff! Thuram is there to clear. It's a searching pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And Aubameyang! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Belletti. Matthäus. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pirlo. That's Busquets. Now it's Kante. Pelé! It's Pelé! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Great ball and shooting chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Van Dijk is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And reclaimed it in a trice. And the pass is intercepted. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Aubameyang. Pirlo. And that's a good ball. Closing in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it through. Pirlo. Played into space. And it's made its way to him. Aubameyang! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Quality ball. Rummenigge might just make this. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Cruyff. The ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught napping! Chance, surely! And it's a goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go...
Takes the shot! Makaleli can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Eto'o. Matthäus. Pirlo. Nicely shaped ball.
Added time.
That is good alertness. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about...
And Cruyff! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Busquets. Messi. Busquets is the team's great visionary. Pele! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Busquets. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Your impression so far, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances. Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
And just the goalkeeper to beat. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Cruyff. Great vision. Now there's takes a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Rummenigge really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substitution for Club America, number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 18, Batistuta. Substitution.
Terrific header! He has done it! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Club America are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Searching pass he's played there. Cannavaro makes the interception. Oh, good-looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Pirlo. That's an imaginative pass. And he cuts out the supply.
There will be 3
Chouameni.
minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Pedri. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply... So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And Aubameyang!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Now it's Pele. Out to the right. Schneider. Great vision. And it's Bellingham. Threads one in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get rid. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nicely weighted ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Takes a shot! Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham with the delivery. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Pele. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Aubameyang! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Pele! He's beat it! Pele! It's hit the upright. Cafu gets it clear. Schneider. Scholes. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Pirlo with the clearance. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Pele. Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
Pirlo to take it as usual. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pele purring through the gears. Scholes played out towards the right wing. Nice control. And we hit half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And a quick reminder
And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, And it's hoisted clear. Schneider. Bellingham. Pirlo. Robertson gets across to intercept that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Pelé. Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Tries to cut back. Conte. Pirlo. Pelé.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's a decent clearance. Scholes is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a key interception. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look, he's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Knocks it out wide. Tries to pass it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Number 3, Scholes. Number 20, coming on the field. Number 22, Bellingham.
Pirlo.
Number 11.
It's a searching pass, and he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! Fantastic from Aubameyang! He's got himself an absolute peach. Finally the breakthrough.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Neymar. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 7,
So the
Schneider.
first goal of the
Coming on
game.
the field.
Yeah, all their
Number
effort pays off in the
13,
end. It just took that
Rashford.
extra bit of dynamism
Number
to get them the
21,
goal they craved.
Kane. Number 14, Kukçu. Substitutions taking place.
There will be a throw-in. That is Conte. Now it's Hullet. He's found a way through. In by Conte. Crossed in again. Can he finish? Sticks it away. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Eto'o really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. Well read, nice interception. That's that, the end. Paris Saint-Germain are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Shabby. Ah, he's given it away. He's away. Deftly away. No, it's Nedved. That's good play. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe is flagged offside. Searching pass he's played there. Chance for a shot! And he's done it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's Pelé! Brilliant from Pelé! A finish of true class! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's Conte. Now, can they get him away? Well read, nice interception. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free. Dida deals with that, nice and simple. Driving forward, over to the left. Jordi Alba. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Jordi Alba got a long way forward to join the attack. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. And there's green grass ahead of him. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Paris Saint-Germain do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy.
And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
2 minutes has been indicated.
He's being urged to shoot. Nicked it back promptly. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
I'm afraid
What a
to tell
half.
you that
It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we are back underway. Nedved has created one goal already. And it's made its way to him. Van Dijk with the clearance. Thuram gets it away. Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Baresi. Now it's Aubameyang. Engages and forces him off the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Nedved. It's Nedved. Oh, that's superb.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Jordi Alba gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Rummenigge. Thuram. Pepe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Van Dijk with the clearance. Looking for a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nedved moves short. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2 then. Now a sudden chance to counter. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, delightful ball. Now there's a fine ball. Aubameyang has another goal. He scored. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Number 7, Eto'o.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. And he shoots! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into the last 5 minutes. Nice interception, well timed. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great vision. That's been slipped through. They're urging him to shoot.
There will be 3
back.
minutes added time.
Bellingham. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he was quick to react. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Hello everybody.
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot.
Aubameyang! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Mbappe. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had the
Chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
The goal scorer for Paris Saint-Germain after 13 minutes is number 97.
So, a breakthrough already. Neymar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Cleared without complication. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Pedri. It's a searching pass. And that could set him on his way. Good read, needed to be.
Aubameyang really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Koundé, Messi, lofted in.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pelé. Mbappe has it in a wide position. And he was quick to react. And it's Neymar. Pelé.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
De Ligt gets across to intercept that. Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ball's gone out of play. Koundé.
There will be 1 minute added
good
time.
spread. Played back in. Oh, look at the span of chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any
Just a
strong
quick
opinions on the first
announcement,
half?
and an exciting
I
one
think it's a
too.
case
We're
of
about to
so
announce
far,
today's
so
lottery
good.
numbers.
The
Please
boss
watch
has
the
clearly
screen
done
if
his
you have a
homework,
ticket.
and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, what's he done? He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Luis Suarez, and it's made it to Mbappe! Oh, good steal, he just read it. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Picked out, and the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Van Dijk tries to clear. Kimmich. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Neymar. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The ball has bounced loose now. Very nicely done. Kimmich. Pedri. Kimmich showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Conte. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Howson cuts it out. Oh, what has happened here? Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Bellingham, now it's Pelé. Tries to pass it through. And Aubameyang! And yes, it's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's a promising position. Hoist it in. Barcelona could have here their final chance. This is their second corner of the game. Oh, he's been... and he shoots! He scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
6 added minutes.
Look at the
have been
space.
indicated.
Aubameyang! Fantastic from Aubameyang! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! About as smooth as it gets! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Please take this opportunity to pay a
Very
visit to
much
our
the
official
hat-trick
store
hero.
where
What an
memorabilia from
extraordinary
today's
game
match
he
are now
had.
available.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain definitely impressing me here, especially the way that at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.